Earnhardt Jr. climbs aboard. He was 21st in the practice session earlier. Jimmy Johnson was 3rd fastest in practice. Is he a pick for the pole? Kurt Busch, 20th.
Last year's
practice
pole
earlier
sitter.
today. Yep.
I hear the rumble.
And the roar. The green flag waves, and the track is open for qualifying round 1.
I'm really anxious to see if the fast cars in round 1 are able to back that up from round 2 to round 3. We heard from Dale Earnhardt Jr. earlier. He said, I didn't have the fastest run the first time out on tires, but my second time out, I felt really good about it. So I'm curious to see how that plays out.
I remember last year, Kurt Busch's track record was set in round 1. That was the fastest lap of the day. There is that record. And practice, we were within about 0.4 of a second of that. Just barely in the 27s at 27.90.
I think we'll get a good gauge here right away. Got some fast cars going out. Here comes Kyle Larson off turn 4 to take the green.
Larson was 4th in practice today.
One thing that we've seen from practice with that small spoiler in the back, really high top speeds entering the corner.
Ooh,
over 200.
Oh, yeah, I think it was like 210, 2010.
A little wiggle right there, coming off of turn 2.
A little wiggle when she walks.
2:03 entering the corner.
Looked pretty smooth through 3 and 4 there, right on the white line. Let's see what kind of time he lays down on the apron.
28:01 for Larson. And that is right on top of what he practiced. Here's Paul Menard. 28:28. And Casey Kane.
Casey Kane's won the pole ever, 3 times, I believe.
He was a 28:03 in practice, 28:12 for Kane. So looks so far 3 drivers, and they're all right on top of their practice times.
Which is really interesting because the track temperature has dropped down from practice. You would think that would add grip and make the cars faster. The sun did pop out here in just the last, say, 20 minutes, 15 minutes before this round started.
Well, there's no real rush. I mean, we've got, this is a 20-minute session, so there's no rush. If you think it's going to cool down a little bit more and the track will be a little better, have a few people run on it, we'll just sit and wait.
So the back straightaway, turns 3 and 4 are in sun. The front stretch, turns 1 and 2 are in shade. New sponsor for David Reagan, JuiceBattery.com.
That's an interesting paint scheme on there.
It's bright, you won't miss it.
Sure. You know when we'll know when it's time to go, when the track is right and the conditions are perfect?
When?
When that 78 car runs out.
Good point.
I think they will know it's time to go.
We also heard from Kevin Harvick talk about not getting all the way out of the throttle. That's something pretty unique about this racetrack. A lot of grip, a lot of momentum here. And especially with less downforce, you really don't want to let the car get out from underneath you. And if you get all the way out of the throttle, it will unload the back end of the car. So that's why you won't hear much of that throttle all the way coming out in these qualifying runs.
Now 28.92 for David Reagan. That's a tenth faster than he practiced. Timmy Hill ran only 1 lap in practice. Dash Hub, new sponsor for Timmy Hill. Only got 1 lap and had difficulty getting up to speed, but because there are 39 cars here and 40 spots available, everyone will make the race. Big improvement for Timmy Hill, 31.12. Quiet track for the moment. A couple of cars rolling down pit road, but just to get into position.
I'm wondering if some of these crew chiefs or maybe even the spotters on top of the roof are looking and seeing a cloud cover coming towards the sun.
Well, this is something we haven't seen most of the day. I mean, there's quite a bit of sun. Okay, you can see here on Timmy Hill's car, quite a bit of sun in that driver's eyes as he exits turn 4. That's That's got to be heating the track up a little bit and slowing it down a tad.
Well as that's a trouble spot. We saw how close a lot of cars were to that turn 4 wall coming off of the corner in practice, and I mean, you're carrying so much momentum and speed at that point, and if the car is right, it's going to be on the edge. As a matter of fact, we saw Jamie McMurray get really close to the wall, maybe about, I don't know, you might have been able to fit a piece of paper between he and that outside wall. So that's not something you're going to want to flirt with if you have sun in your eyes.
Well, let's see how he does on this qualifying round.
In practice, McMurray's Credit One Bank Cessna Chevy 2812, 191.9.
Yeah, you get a little tail happy off turn 4 there. You're going to clip the back of the car, reach out there and touch that wall if you're not careful.
And the advantage of having a teammate already go out there, there's probably a good possibility that he was able to hear what Kyle Larson's comments were and how his lap went. They know how their cars are set up and the differences in them or how close they are.
He's picking up. Ooh, hang on. No.
Right up there high and again off turn 4 a little bit. That they get killed his first time attack. Let's see what he gets.
And he is third with a 2812, exactly what he practiced.
And drove it a little bit too.
And that's another thing. We talked about that commitment. You have to believe it's going to stick. That first time out, a lot of times you want to not overdrive the car and lose a lot of speed by doing that.
I'm committed to watching him, I'll tell you that.